Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has hidden unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure, or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
My mom is a shopper. I am not. If I needed a pair of jeans, I would go to one store, try on a few, and buy one that feels the best and be on my way. My mother, in her heyday of shopping, would shop for nothing in particular, just for fun, and come back home with a variety of exciting looking items. Whereas I was more apt to buy a shirt because it would match a variety of pants, almost nothing my mom bought would be described as plain or utilitarian. Each outfit had some sort of zing to it. Her clothes always made her stand out in a crowd, whereas mine were made to blend in. Nothing wrong with either of our styles. They matched our personalities. But when I grew to be about her size, she began sharing her clothes with me. First it was shoes and earrings. Then I fit into her pants and blouses as well. Now about half of my closet is her hand-me-downs. The thing is, when I wear her clothes, I get lots of compliments. Like I said, they're made to stand out, and they do. Bright colors, bold patterns, textured fabric, and bling galore. I love it. When I get a compliment, I tend to say, "Oh, that was my mother's." I usually get the reply, "Well, she has good taste." Recently, a friend told me that I had so many pretty clothes. I replied, "Anything pretty you see me wear was once my mother's." Then after I thought about it for a minute, I added, pointing up, "And everything good you see in me is my Father's." As Paul said, "I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, nothing good dwells." Isn't that so true? Good doesn't come natural to us. Without the good that comes from the Holy Spirit inside of us, we can be good and do good things, but we don't have goodness inside of us. Often our kind deeds come out of selfish motives, or we're trained to be moral people, but that can only go skin deep. It's easy to look at the Pharisees in the Bible as a perfect example of this. They were so good on the outside, keeping all the 600 some rules that they had. But Jesus called them a brood of vipers, hypocrites, and whitewashed tombs which appear beautiful outwardly, but inside are full of dead men's bones and all uncleanness. Yeah, it's easy to point to them, but we could just as easily be in the same state if we're not careful, trying to look good to others. But the Lord knows our heart. When He has control of our hearts, when we give ourselves to Him, He gives us His robe of righteousness. Yeah, a hand-me-down. It doesn't go on the outside, suddenly making us do better, but it's for our heart. It changes us on the inside, so that our motives change as we begin to seek His kingdom first and put Him as our first priority. Jesus says, when we believe in Him, out of our heart will flow living water. Have you had that heart change? Trying to live like a Pharisee is exhausting. I've tried it. Maybe you have too. But Jesus' robe of righteousness changes everything and gives us a totally different perspective. Do you have that essential hand-me-down that changes your heart?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to share a treasure God has given you by doing an episode, please contact us. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you'll find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.